all night about Jesus. I'm so glad I got him. He's a wheel in the middle of a wheel, a way out of no way, a rock in a weary land. Every time I need him, he showed up right on time. He's the only one I know that can be late, but he's still right on time.
Follow me, 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 yeah, follow me. We're hoping to see the day that our people can all relate. We must keep striving to achieve the peace. If we just keep believing, we shall all be free. Follow me. Why don't you follow me to a place where we'll all be free? Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Yeah. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Yeah. Follow me.
I want to teach us a song. Is that all right? I want to talk about God's love for us and how his love is unconditional. And how his love is unconditional and it brings favor. Hallelujah. Anybody glad for God's love? No greater love than this, that a man will lay down his life for his friends. Listen, let me teach you this. Listen. Your love is favor. We feel it favor. Your love is favor. We feel it favor. Next part, this is what you're gonna say. Listen, favor. We feel it favor. We feel its favor. Come on, sing it with us. Your love is
favor.
We feel it.
We feel it, favor.
Unconditional.
Your love is favor.
We feel it.
It's a public invitation for everyone to turn into the flow of WDDO.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily the views of the Glory 980 AM, the Glory Media Group, LLC, WDDO AM, its staff, management, or advertisers, but are the views and opinions of the participants of the broadcast.
And good evening, and welcome to another segment of the NAACP Truth Show. I'm Willie Dumas, your host. So glad you could join us this evening. Of course, we've been out for the last week with death in my family. I lost my father, and so we've been memorializing him on last Monday. And so we ran a rerun on the show, but certainly happy for all of the well wishes and condolences that my family received over the weekend. Thank all of you for your thoughts and your prayers. Also, the NAACP has suffered a major loss in the loss of Miss Maya Scott, who's been a longtime member of the NAACP. She's worked very closely with our youth um, program with the NAACP. And I do want to give information regarding her funeral services. There will be a wake that will be held at the Outreach Mission at 7 o'clock p.m. on August 3rd, 2026. And her homegoing going services will be at the Community Church of God at 1 o'clock p.m. on August 4th. And so we certainly continue to keep her family in prayer, as well as our organization, the NAACP, which is a major loss for all of us. Special condolences go forth from our state conference president, President Gwendolyn Westbrooks, um, uh, towards the family of Miss Scott. And so we just send our love and our condolences to them. On the show today, we have a special guest who's been here before, but we have a special event coming up this weekend, and we want to make certain that the information was given out to the community. And so my special guest today is none other than the CEO of Uniquely You, Miss Jacqueline Waters. Good evening.
Good evening. Hi.
Hi, certainly happy to have you with us. We've had you here before to talk about your book that deals with bullying, as well as a coloring book that you've done for younger folks as well. And we have an exciting event, which is the first time event here in Middle Georgia, but not the first time you've had an event. And so tell us a little bit about this event that's taking place this Saturday.
So, Uniquely You Inc., that is my company. And, well, I wanted to say my condolences again to you and your family, Willie.
Thank you.
Was a beautiful service. It was how you send kings off. So, my condolences to you and the family.
Thank you.
As far as the event is concerned, it will be this weekend, August 1st, and we will be in the gymnasium at Union Baptist Church. The address is on the flyer. And myself, my organization, Uniquely You Inc., the Macon Bibb Sheriff's Department, I'm sorry, we are partnering as well as the Mixed Martial Arts gym. Currently, that's Rush. I am looking for additional confirmation, so just as soon as I get that, I will do a finalized confirmation for them. And I want to thank Union Baptist Church for allowing us to actually conduct a program in the gym. But what we do is at Camp Unique is we take about 25 to 30 children through anti-bullying, self-esteem, self-confidence, bystanders for bullying, and self-defense training. We will be giving out school supplies, so send your children there to the event. We ask that you register online. The link to register is uniquelyyouinc.org /camp.unique dash unique. Okay. So
And they also have the QR code that they
Yes.
can actually register as well, right?
Yes, you can put your camera up to, your phone up to the TV and actually go into the link and also register. And the reason we want registration is we want to make sure that we keep a head count because we like about 30 to 50. We try not to go over the 30 mark because I like to be able to see the faces. We like to interact with the participants. So the event will be from 11 o'clock. Registration starts at 11. The program actually starts at 12. So it's from 12 to 5. So we would love for you to come out and join us. Like I said, it's an impactful program, and we want to get the children ready to begin school. We want to make sure that they know what to do, how to do it when they're going back to school, because bullying doesn't end just because the school you're in.
Absolutely.
And when it picks back up, you just have to think about it. Those kids that practice over the summer will have someone to practice on when you send your children back to school.
Now, this event is a free event also, correct?
Yes, it is. Yes.
And most of the time, the community likes free.
Yes.
Free.
Yes.
It's a opportunity to actually get out of the house, get the kids out of the house, and get something that's very educational and beneficial to
Right.
them as far as this program.
And we figured parents would be busy trying to get that last minute back to school shopping because school does start in this area on Monday. So we figured that they would be trying to run around, get, back to school supplies, et cetera, whatever that looks like. And this gives you the opportunity to drop your children off, or because we have the space, you can also sit in on the program just to get an idea of what we're doing, how we're doing it. Um,
So this is pretty much like a starting or pilot program to later on have more involvement as far as the children of the community, where they will connect and be a part of Uniquely You as far as upcoming seminars and events as well, correct?
Yes, the pilot is not technically a pilot. We've been doing this since 2015. We started in Florida. We brought it here to Georgia, Lawrenceville, Georgia, where we used to partner with the Lawrenceville Police Department, which we'll still do that. 1 month we'll do it here, and then the next month we'll take it back to Lawrenceville, Georgia. But we partner with the Lawrenceville Police Department as well as the Gwenette Training Academy there in partnership. So this is a pilot here in this area because we're trying to expand the program out. We want to get more partnerships with the schools. So there are some things that are coming down that we're working on as an organization because a quarterly program, or even if we did Camp Unique on a monthly basis, it's hard to reach every child that needs to be reached. And so we wanted to expand that out. So there are some things that we're working on. I don't want to share them at this time, but there are a lot of things that we're working on so that we can get more visibility on the program, but not just Camp Unique, on getting the subject of bullying out to the community as well as in the school system, so that it becomes a constant conversation that we're having, not when one of our children, are bullied or injured or if they take their lives. We want to make sure that the subject of stop bullying is around every day. We're talking about it and we make it something that we're discussing, not as the flavor of the day when something happens, but we want to make sure that subject and that communication about bullying is constantly being had.
And there has been an uptick in suicide in the Middle Georgia area. For a long time, you never really heard a whole lot about people committing suicide, but it seems that has increased over the years. And so bullying plays a big part of that. And of course, sometimes our parents become somewhat helpless in trying to prevent these types of things happening to their loved ones. And so this is an opportune way for them to be a part and learning some information that will assist them in recognizing, first of all, if their child is being bullied, because many times a child that's being bullied doesn't really reach out to anyone to say they're being bullied, because they look at that as being a part of a weakness that they have. And so there's a lot of information, a wealth of information for parents to learn from this program, this camp that you'll be hosting this weekend. And so I'm sure that would be something that you really want to reiterate to the parents out there, that this is not only beneficial to their children, but also to the parents as well.
Yes. And we will have also a QR code there when you come in to register your children, where you can get them on a Zoom call with us. We do it every month, once a month, and we are considering the frequency of that as well, depending on how much participation that we receive. But we do a Zoom call just to discuss, have that bullying conversation. So with that said, as far as the suicide numbers, several years ago when I did some research, there was a suicidal attempt or a suicide every 19 minutes. That has decreased to 11 minutes. So we need to, as parents, let's put our phones down and let's talk to our children, because they go through things that we don't even know. And I know when I was bullied as a child, I went through things that I did not share because they were embarrassing to have to say. It was embarrassing simply because, It's almost like who allows themselves to get in a situation where they're allowing what someone is saying about them to affect them to that point. And it does. It sticks with you. And you have to figure out how to shut the noise out. And that's one of the things that we're working on doing with this program is we're trying to teach the kids how to shut the noise out. This program, we invite everybody in, the bullied, the bullied, because we want to make sure that we're transforming that mindset. We want you to transform your mindset. Don't let what someone says one time to you affect you for a lifetime.
And we've had various discussions with young teens who've been bullied, and one of the things that they've mentioned is that if you've only been harassed once, that's not considered bullying. But we take a different approach to that, in that any type of bullying is considered bullying. If someone's harassing someone, or a lot of times these things happen on social media. Not always just in person at school, but after school, and even into the weekends, where people are using social media to cause bullying and harassment to other kids.
Yes. Well, the definition of bullying does state that it says repeated. And honestly speaking, someone can say something to you. It's not about what that person say to you that one time. It's about what you continue to say to yourself after that is said. So that's the part that Camp Unique, as well as Uniquely You Inc., that's the part that we're trying to help our children with. Uh, this program was designed more around the victims of bullying. Camp Unique was, and that's why we talk to them about self-esteem and self-confidence. And one of the books that I wrote, The Bully I See, and I do have a copy of it here, but this book was about dealing with the pain and the hurt of bullying. I wrote this book, and I think that's when I was able to put it behind me, and I started thinking about who I was and whom I was, and it gave me a different perspective on life. So it has helped me to get that written down on paper. So one of the things that we're doing at this particular program, we usually give a copy of my book to the children, but I actually created a journal because I think this is going to be very helpful. And the journal is Be Brave, Be Bold, Be Uniquely You. And in this journal, it gives your child the opportunity to talk about their good days, their bad days, their amazing days, and their horrible days. Anytime they have an amazing or a horrible day, they have to go over and journal as to why. And the reason we want them to journal while you have an amazing day and a horrible day, we want you to be able to repeat those amazing days and do things that you did on those days to continue to have an amazing day. And those horrible days, we want you to avoid those things you did on that day so that it won't turn into that horrible day. And at the end of the month, they get to tally up how many good days they had, bad days, amazing days, and horrible days. It is a well thought out journal. We've also created an app that goes along with this journal that we'll be introducing. But as stated, we want to figure out how to help them shut the noises out. And once we can do that, that helps stop that. That's what helps stop bullying. You shut out what people are saying to you, because you know what? I don't need you to determine who I am. I don't need your input on determining who I am, whose I am, or what I am. I am unique in every sense of the word. So we want you to know that you are unique. Your differences are what makes you unique. And if all of us were alike, this would be a very boring world. So embrace your uniqueness, love yourself, and love who you are. You were wonderfully made.
Absolutely. Now we know that you guys have a age requirement for this particular camp. Go ahead and let our listening audience know what those
Yes.
age requirements are.
That age requirement is 10 to 17 years old. Because of the things that we've discussed, we want to be able to have these discussions without a lot of distractions. And we found that when we have younger children in the program, it creates a lot of distractions. But I do a abbreviated version of a program for smaller children. We go to the libraries, we do reading for them. And we do that with another book. So I am actually a 4-time published author, but 3 of the books belong to me. One of them belongs to the Lawrenceville Police Department. But the book is called ABC Don't Bully Me. And we actually do an abbreviated program for smaller children so that we can take that program and speak to them on their level. That's why I don't mix elementary children and middle age children in my training, simply because middle school children, simply because the message is different when you're talking to them. You have a smaller child that don't understand what you're talking about, whereas the older children will. So
Right. The terminology makes a difference as far as them comprehending.
Exactly.
Those of you who are listening, if you have a question regarding bullying, you can call us here at the radio station at 478-250-1444. Once again, if you have a question or concern even about the camp this weekend, give us a call here at 478-250-1444. And once again, this is a free event that's going to be held at the Union Baptist Church on August 1st, 2026, beginning at 11 o'clock for early registration. The actual camp will begin at 12 noon, and it will go up until, it's at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Until 5 o'clock. And so a good time to come and learn about bullying, and also get some information to help parents better understand bullying. And also you can get those school supplies that are greatly needed for the beginning of school year. And this is a free event. And so we encourage you to register early. Don't wait until Saturday to register. The QR code is on the screen. And so go ahead and register so they can prepare for those kids who want to attend this event, this great event. We also want to send a shout out to the Union Baptist Church family for being able to host this event at their facility. Reverend David Stanley is always concerned about the youth of the community and the church. And so he was very open about this event and very excited about this event that's taking place this Saturday at Union Baptist Church Gymnasium. So we look forward to seeing you there. Tell us a little bit also about how bullying, your experience with bullying. What made you decide to start this program?
Well, I was bullied in school, but what made me start the program was I was also bullied on a job that I left. And when I was actually doing research to work on workplace bullying, because of some situations that happened at work, I started finding articles about children that committed suicide, and it just continued, and because of bullying. And so my whole focus changed at that point, and it changed from workplace bullying to childhood bullying, and I directed my attention on helping the children and young adults, because one of the things I remembered, and it took my book to really, really help me hone in on everything, is one of the things I remembered was, looking in the mirror and reminding myself of everything they said I was, reminding myself, and I started owning these things. I started owning what they were saying, and it affected me in such a negative way, to the point where anything I could do to try to change that past, even not even going to visit my hometown.
Wow.
I stopped going back. I would go in town, to a funeral, and I would get out, because that was where I remembered that trauma happened. And so you try to avoid trauma areas. I can go back home now and I can feel okay. I can go back home and hold my head high, because I remember that, it's not about what they say to me. It's about what I say to myself. It's about those things that I say and repeat to myself. And I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am wonderful. I am unique. I am all of those things. And I don't need someone else's judgment determining who I am.
And so a lot of our listeners that are listening to the show right now, they probably didn't even fathom the fact that bullying occurs with adults. It's not just about children. Bullying in the workplace, um, bullying from the pulpit. There are all types of bullying. And so they get an opportunity to really understand what bullying's all about. It seems that harassment and bullying kind of go hand in hand in a lot of situations. And so don't just think because the children are part of this camp that you can't learn anything from it as well as an adult. And so we will welcome those parents who want to stick around for the camp to do so. There's a lot to learn, and there will be a lot of engagement that will happen later. It's not just a one time stop shop, but it will be a continuation of information and education as regards to bullying. Is that correct?
Yes, and right now we'll be conducting Camp Unique every quarter. The first of the year, we'll do this again in October, Camp Unique. But the first of the year, I've spoken with Pastor Stanley, and we're looking to possibly increase the frequency based on the number of the amount of participation and interest that we get in the program. But also, I wanted to let you know that lunch will be provided for the participants at the program. So we will provide lunch for them.
Well, food's always a draw. Food is always a draw for kids
Right.
and adults, and so I'm sure they can appreciate that. You don't have any excuse not to come and participate in this great program. Um, Educate yourself, educate your children, so that they can be more safe in their school environment and also in their community, because a lot of this bullying transforms from school into the community. And so this is a way of making sure your children are safe and in a safe environment. And it's good to know that you're going to have some martial arts people, so self-defense, so
Yes.
how to protect oneself. Many times bullying occurs because people don't really stand up for themselves and end up getting pushed around. And the more they're pushed around, the more they're bullied. And so you got some great ideas there as it relates to that.
And we ask that if you see something, say something. If you see someone being bullied, say something. Tell an adult, go report it, whatever you have to do, because we want everyone to be safe. We want everyone to be safe. We want our children to have a positive experience, a positive school year. And I'll tell you, all I wanted to do was get out of school. So I went to summer school. At 16, I was able to graduate and get out of there because I didn't want to continue. It was traumatic for me. So I don't want other children to go through what I went through. So this is why we continue this. And I tell you, God will not allow me to put this down. Every time I've tried to walk away from it, he keeps reeling me back in. So now I am in, I'm all in. In fact, I walked away from something that was that I needed to because, of a couple of suicides that happened here, and it hit close to home. And this was the first time it's hit this close to home. So for more information, you can go to our website at uniquelyuinc.org, and that's uniquelyuinc.org. You can go to our Facebook page, and once you go to the website, it'll give you the links to our Facebook page, our Instagram page, TikTok page, etc. So for more information, you can also contact me. My contact information is on the website.
And do you have any particular partners or sponsors that are associated with your company?
So I do. I've worked with some sponsors, but as far as the partners are concerned, we're partnering with the with the Macon-Bibb Sheriff's Department, but we have also in the past partnered with the Lawrenceville Police Department. The Gwenette Training Academy has been a great partner with us. Just everything we needed to make sure this program happened, they made it happen. The police showed up, the training academy showed up. For this particular event, as I said, we're waiting on confirmation. I don't want to continue to advertise until I get that final confirmation that someone will be there. If not, we're looking for mixed martial arts. mixed martial artists, I guess I call them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so, how can people help that are interested in a program such as this, as far as giving support to it? How can they help support what you're doing?
So you can volunteer. There's a page on my website for volunteers. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for donations because I really want to grow this program. Usually I sponsor everything out of pocket. I want to turn this into what it needs to be. I want to make this, and I guess I could call it a ministry, actually, not just a program, not just an organization, but it's actually the ministry. It's what I've been purposed to do. You know, you go through things to bring you to something. God works through you to bring you to your purpose. And I feel like this is what he purposed me to do in life. The fact that he won't let me walk away from it is pretty much indicative of the fact that this is what you're supposed to be doing. So with that said, I just want to make sure that we have what we need to make sure the program continues. And as we continue to structure the organization, we will be reaching out to the community as well as sponsors, companies, organizations to let you know exactly what we need. At this time, we're working out we're working out everything. Let me put it that way. We're getting everything worked out. And just as soon as we get everything done that we're working on, we will be reaching out.
Absolutely. I'd like to give a shout out to Jeanette Goff, who's checking in, who says, yes, there are adult bullies too. And those of us who are still working know that that can happen in the workplace. And so not only are the kids bullied, but adults as well. And so this is good information. Camp Unique, which will be taking place this Saturday at the Union Baptist Gymnasium. We look to see you there, and we look for you to go ahead and early register your kids, ages 10 through 17. And looking forward to free giveaways for back to school and a good hot meal as well. So there's a lot that's going to be happening at Camp Unique this weekend, and hopefully we'll see you there. Once again, I'd like to thank you, Ms. Waters, for being on the show, and we pray success to your program, not only for this event, but throughout the coming year. And until next time, I'm Willie Dumas with the NAACP Truth Show. Have a good evening. We'll see you on next week.
You have been listening to the live broadcast of the NAACP with Gwenette, Westbrooks, and Mr. Dumas. Come join us next Monday at 4:00 p.m. on 980 WDDO.
The views expressed on this program are not necessarily the views of the Glory 980 AM, the Glory Media Group, LLC, WDDO AM, its staff, management, or advertisers, but are the views and opinions of the participants of the broadcast.
Come live stream